Yes, yes, yes. Hey guys, Frank Dickinson here. Just stopped by to drop off another video. Sitting here, have been doing some reading and some listening to some CDs and thought I would drop off a video. Just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story, my personal story, and see if there's any connections between me and you. Let me give you a concept first. Here's a concept for you. Maybe you want to write it down. What you give away, you get to keep. What you give away, you get to keep. It's a great concept. For the last several months, I've been living by that, and my life has changed in so many amazing ways. Here's another thought for you guys before I tell you a little bit of my story. You know, when you, as Joe Schroeder says, when you graduate from schoolhouse earth, when you leave this place, it's not your money, it's not your businesses, it's not the wealth, it's not the amount of cash in your savings account, it's not the cars you drive, it's none of those things. None of those things you can pack away in the coffin with you. None of that you get to take with you. There's only one thing in this life that we all get to take with us. And here's the concept. The only thing that we get to take with us when we graduate from schoolhouse earth is all the things that we gave away. Now guys, when I began living by that concept, things began to change in my life. Back it was in the early 90s, I was selling life insurance. I had gone to school and gotten my life insurance after college, and after my master's degree I had gone and gone through the classes and gotten my life and health certificate, my license to sell those insurances. And I was selling what was called then industrial insurance. It's the kind of insurance that old life insurance men used to go into the factories, thus the name industrial, and they would sell it to men as they were coming out of work during as their day was ending. So it was called industrial insurance. Now I didn't sell it there. I sold it in neighborhoods and to people. The reason the type of insurance it is that I had a book of business. I had people that I had to go to every month and see, and what I would do is not only would I sell insurance while I was there, but I would collect their premiums for the previous month and for the month coming up. That was called industrial insurance. Absolutely loved it. My office was my vehicle. I was able to be a self-starter and a self-promoter. I was out every day amongst the people. But that type of selling was basically what we call referral marketing or referral selling. I would go into a house of someone who already had insurance with me, and I would do one of two things. I would either sell them more insurance, or I would say, who do you know? Who do you know in your neighbors in the next 2 blocks next to you who needs some insurance? And I would get a referral from him, and I would go over and I would say, hey Sally, Joe from the next street over said that I needed to come over and see you because you didn't have enough insurance, and he recommended our company to you. Can I come in for a few minutes and I'll show you what we have? That's referral selling or referral marketing. That's the kind of selling that I did for about 7 years, 6.5 years or so. And guys, after a while I got bored with it because I needed a challenge. I needed something more than just trying to get Sally's best friend and Susie's aunt or second cousin who lived 2 blocks over. So I went to work for a company that I'm really proud of. It was called Combined Insurance Company of America. It was started by the great W. Clement Stone. W. Clement Stone, the founder, one of the founders, or was the founder of Success Magazine that's still out today. Mr. Stone has passed away. But he was one of the first people who worked with Norman Vincent Peale in the positive thinking, motivational speaking arena, but he did it around his company, Combined Insurance Company of America. Absolutely amazing man. He's one of one of the things that I still hold on to that he taught us is when you're in the midst of procrastination, when you're in the midst of talking to that next person, he had just a simple saying that really changed my life, and the saying is, do it now. Do it now. And I don't know how many times, even recently, that I've had something to do that I've been trying, my mind has been trying to put that off, and my subconscious mind comes up and says, do it now. And I've done that. Here's the thing about selling insurance for combined insurance. There was very little book of business. I had some that I had to collect every month, but basically it was selling $12 a month policies door to door to door to door every day of the week. Absolutely a challenge every day. Getting doors slammed in your face, having people telling you to get out of their yards, being run out of their yard by their dogs. But the people that I was able to touch and the people I was able to help, it was an amazing reward for an amazing challenge. Guys, what kind of challenges do you have in your life? What kind of challenge is it that you face each and every day? Is it a challenge that inspires you? Is it a challenge that motivates you? Is it a challenge that drives you on to bigger and better things? If not, guys, maybe you need to change your situation. Like I did, moving from industrial insurance to selling for combined. Maybe you need to change that situation so that you can wake up in the morning and feel a challenge. Guys, I've said this on another video, but hell, here it is, hell. Sorry guys, had to splice this in. My battery died on my camera here. What I was saying is that hell is when you look yourself in the mirror and the person you could have been is staring back at you. Hell is when you look at yourself in the mirror and the person you could have been is staring back at you. Guys, the challenges that we face each and every day should be challenges that drive us to kick out the man that I should have been, to kick out the woman that I should have been, and to take in the person that I was meant to be. Guys, I get very passionate about this because unless we change ourselves, unless we spend enough time working on ourselves, nothing else in life is going to matter. It doesn't matter what your business is. It doesn't matter how much money you make every month into your business. It doesn't matter how good of a husband you are. Until you work on you, you can never be the true husband, the great husband, the proper husband, the respectful husband that God has called you to be. The same way with your business. Until you work on you and get you right, get your mind right, get you as a person completely right and full of yourself, till you become the I am and not just the effect on someone else, until you become the true you, your business, your relationships, your finances, none of that will be truly what it can really be. The challenge that I give for you today is to spend enough time this month, in the next 30 days, working on you so that you can be all that God has made you to be. I've got a place that you can do that. A place that has changed my life, a community of like-minded people, of like-minded entrepreneurs who dare to change their lives so that they can change their success. It's called StarLinkNation.com. www.starlinknation.com, a great community of like-minded entrepreneurs. I'll put the information at the end of this video about it. But guys, my last thing for you, a reminder that hell is when you look yourself in the mirror and the person you could have been is staring back at you. Accept the challenge of being all that you can be. Not just an army thing, but a real, personal challenge to yourself. Guys, I love you. I think of you every day. I pray for you. I want you to be the best person that you can possibly be. Get in contact with me. Let's talk. Let's just share. Hang out with me for a while. If there's any point of contact between you and me, let's share it together. Peace, guys. Bye for now.